My dear child, listen closely. This is your final chance to prepare for a betrayal that will cut deeper than anything you've ever known. Picture someone you trust and love deeply standing beside you, smiling warmly, making you feel safe. But behind that smile, there is darkness, a hidden dagger waiting to strike when you're least expecting it. In just 2 days, everything will change. The person you thought would always have your back will betray you in a way that you couldn't have imagined. It will hit you when you feel most secure, shaking the very foundation of your trust. The pain won't just sting your heart, it will turn your world upside down. What you believed about loyalty and friendship will shatter like broken glass, leaving you wounded and bewildered. This betrayal will feel like a storm you cannot escape, crashing down the walls of trust you built. The sadness will be overwhelming, a heavy weight pressing on your chest. You may want to turn away from it, pretend it isn't happening, but this moment will change everything. It's okay to feel afraid and lost, but remember, you are stronger than you think, and even in the deepest pain, you will rise again. But I won't tell you who it is yet. That's something you'll need to discover on your own. When you do, it will feel like a thief has stolen the safety and trust you cherished. All I can do now is help you brace for the blow. When it comes, you'll ask yourself, how could they do this to me? That question will haunt your mind. But this is not the end of your story. Are you truly ready to uncover who stands behind this betrayal? If so, show your courage. Like this message and type 111 if you're ready to face the truth. My child, the most painful truth is this: the betrayal will come from someone you love dearly, someone who shares your own blood. Yes, it will come from your family, the very ones you believed would always protect you. The people with whom you've shared secrets, joy, and trust. You've counted on them to stand by your side. Family is meant to be a place of safety, love, and support. But now you'll begin to question, how could my own family betray me? That question will weigh heavily on your heart as you come to terms with this painful truth. This wound cuts deeper than any physical injury. It tears at your soul. But prepare yourself, because what comes next will be even harder. This isn't just any betrayal, it's a reminder that even those we love the most can cause us the deepest pain. Let me share a story from the past to help open your eyes. Picture a family gathered at the dinner table, sharing laughter and stories. Everything seems perfect, but beneath those smiles, tension brews like a storm on the horizon. One day, a disagreement sparks a fire of resentment, and someone makes a choice that shatters the trust of the ones they love. It's a reminder of how fragile trust can be. Like a delicate glass ornament, trust can break in an instant. The people we love have the power to lift us up or tear us down. When betrayal comes, it shakes the very foundation of our relationships. You'll realize that loyalty can waver, even among family. Like this video and type 333 if you're ready to hear more. My child, let me tell you about Joseph. Picture a young boy surrounded by his father's love. Joseph wore a beautiful coat, a symbol of his father's favor, but his brothers were filled with jealousy. Instead of celebrating Joseph's happiness, envy twisted their hearts. Imagine Joseph's heartbreak when the very people who should have loved and protected him turned against him. In their bitterness, they tore his colorful robe from him, the very sign of their father's love, and made a cruel decision. They sold Joseph into slavery. His cries for help went unanswered, as his brothers watched coldly while he was taken away by strangers. To make matters worse, they lied to their father, saying Joseph was dead, breaking his heart while Joseph faced an uncertain future. But my child, this was not the end of Joseph's story. Even as the world turned against him, I was there. In the midst of his betrayal, something incredible was unfolding. What seemed like his worst defeat became the foundation for his greatest victory. Joseph rose from despair to become a powerful leader, saving countless lives during a famine. He even became the one to rescue the brothers who had betrayed him. Through his pain, Joseph found his purpose. What was meant to destroy him instead elevated him. I share this story not to scare you, but to help you understand the path ahead. Like Joseph, you may face betrayal, but it will not destroy you. Yes, the pain will cut deep, and it will feel as if your heart has shattered into a million pieces. But just as Joseph rose, so will you. This betrayal is not the end, it is part of a greater plan that you may not yet see. When the ground beneath you crumbles, trust in me. I am guiding your steps, and you will come out of this trial stronger than you ever imagined. The person who betrays you cannot defeat you. They may try, but their actions will reveal the strength within you. It might be hard to see the light through the pain right now, but your story is just beginning. Trust me, you will emerge from this pain stronger than you ever imagined. This betrayal hurts deeply, yes, but it's also guiding you down a path you cannot yet see clearly. I have walked this journey with you before, and I know the victory that lies ahead. Just as Joseph forgave his brothers and found peace, you too will heal. You will rise, my child. You will become a force to be reckoned with, stronger, wiser, and more purposeful. Your heart will mend, and in time, you'll realize that this moment was not the point of your breakdown, but your breakthrough. If you feel your heart healing, nod toward the universe and type amen to affirm your strength. My beloved child, there are many more truths I wish to share with you, so let's continue this conversation. You have embraced your greatness. You're aligning with a higher version of yourself, the one who refuses to stay small. You've reached a point where the voices of others no longer dictate your decisions. You have made the bold choice to rise above the noise, focusing on your well-being and nurturing your self-love. This is no small feat. It takes courage to stand tall and honor your true self. This is a powerful moment. You are realizing that putting yourself first is not selfish, it's an act of deep selflessness. When you focus on your growth, others may misunderstand you. They might label it as selfishness, but in reality, you are doing the most meaningful work there is. Before you can give to others, you must first cleanse your own spirit. Think of yourself as a fountain. If the water in the fountain is murky, you can't share it with others. But when you take the time to purify it, you create a stream that nourishes everyone around you. This inner work, this act of self-purification, is not just for you, it's a sacred act of love for everyone in your life. You have chosen to spread love, even in the face of hate. In the darkest places, you dared to shine your light. Imagine a candle flickering in a pitch-dark room. That's you, lighting the way for others. While many stood for nothing, you stood firm, rooted in your values. You rose not just for yourself, but to inspire others to rise with you. The path you've chosen isn't the easy one, and you knew that from the beginning. It's a path filled with challenges and obstacles, but it's also a path that illuminates the way for others to follow. Being a trailblazer takes courage, strength, and resilience. You're walking a road no one else has traveled before. Your journey is unique and your strength is unyielding. Through it all, your character shines. You are like a tree standing tall in the storm, your roots deep in the earth, keeping you grounded while the winds try to push you over. Even when it feels lonely, remember, you are paving the way for others to find their own light. Your inner world shapes your outer reality. You've made the commitment to improve yourself bit by bit every day. Now you stand at the edge of a huge leap in your life, a quantum leap. Instead of dwelling on past mistakes, you chose the path of forgiveness. You stopped punishing yourself for what's already done. Picture carrying a heavy backpack filled with stones. Each stone represents a mistake or regret. As you forgive yourself, you remove those stones one by one until the load becomes light. You now understand that compassion begins within. The moment you forgave yourself, a door opened to a new, more powerful version of you. Every choice you made, whether right or wrong, was part of your journey. Think of your decisions as stepping stones across a river. Some are shaky, some are solid, but each has helped you cross to the other side. By embracing forgiveness, you unlock the potential to become the person you were always meant to be. Now, it's time to let go of what no longer serves you and step fully into your power. This is your moment of transformation. Picture yourself shedding old skin like a snake, leaving behind everything that weighed you down. You are being prepared for something extraordinary. Every storm, every challenge was placed before you for a reason, guiding you toward your deepest dreams. These difficulties weren't setbacks, they were stepping stones, each one leading you closer to the life you've always envisioned. Like waves shaping a shoreline, these challenges have carved out beauty and strength within you. The bigger the dream, the more meaningful the journey. You chose a path that few dare to walk, and with that choice comes trials. Don't be surprised when the road gets tough. That's a sign of your growth, evolution, and your approach to your destiny. Hard times aren't a reason to turn back, they're proof that you're transforming. One day soon, you'll look back and see that every twist, every obstacle was there to prepare you for something greater. You'll understand why everything happened as it did. Subscribe to our channel if you believe in God. Type amen to claim this message and the blessings that come with it.